Do you find that despite how lucrative the China market is, running ads in China is still a bit of a mystery? Are you feeling a bit put off by false information when it comes to advertising in China? If so, stay tuned. Chances are you understand the consumer traits of your home market very well, but unraveling the ins and outs of another culture and consumer behavior is definitely a greater challenge, especially when stories about the China market have emerged that are really just myths. Hi, I'm Brad Matthews with AdChina.io, the English-based tool that makes it easy and affordable to advertise in China. Now, the reality is China represents 54.7% of the global e-commerce market. That's nearly twice the percentage of the next 5 countries combined. So learning how to separate fact from the fiction here will help you recognize and chase exciting, profitable opportunities for your business in the East. Today, we'll debunk some of the biggest rumors about advertising in China. As they say, knowing is half the battle. Okay, let's dive into the first myth. Baidu ads equals Google ads. As the leading search engine in China, Baidu is often compared to its Western counterpart, Google. However, there are important distinctions between advertising on both search engines, the biggest being the types of ads available. Unlike Google, where advertisers are limited to just 3 formats, on Baidu there are a lot more options. With over 10 different ad formats ranging from text ads to multi-image ads, advertisers on the platform have way more to choose from. In reality, Baidu is not a Google copycat, and advertising on the platform is a bit different. The second myth is that WeChat and Baidu are the best ways to advertise. Now, although WeChat and Baidu are the most popular platforms in China, there are several other channels that might provide the types of ads you're after. For instance, an ad for a B2B product might be better suited to a niche social networking site like LinkedIn China than a general messaging platform like WeChat. Just as in the West, channel suitability and knowing your audience is key to getting results. The reality here is that other channels might be better suited for your industry. What difference could it make to your brand to get squarely in front of your ideal target market in China? The third myth is that all you need to do is take the ads that you're currently running and translate them into Chinese. The thing is, every culture has its own nuances, and because of that, just translating your ad into the local language isn't enough. Instead, it's important to study the market and then carefully craft ads that resonate with the Chinese audience. Think about what segment of the market you're targeting to. Localization will be your key to success. So again, the reality is that depending on your product, your messaging might also need to change. Myth number 4 is that you need to build a new website to advertise and enter Chinese markets. But you can get away with less than translating your entire site. A more practical solution would be to create a Chinese landing page for your offer and then drive traffic from your ads to that page instead. And now doing this is fairly easy, but we can help you to get that set up. In reality, a landing page, it's more than enough. The next myth is that you need to have a warehouse before you start selling in China. In reality, of course, you can start with much less. You don't need a warehouse to get started. As long as you have sufficient inventory or use a fulfillment model that doesn't require you to hold stock, you're good to go. Cross-border e-commerce has made getting started in China in platforms like Tmall Global fairly simple. Now, myth number 6 is that you need an ad agency to advertise in China. Today, you can create, run, and manage your ads using a self-service platform like AdChina.io at a fraction of the cost an agency would charge. So on AdChina.io, you can set up granular targeting, you can launch your ads, and monitor their performance on a real-time dashboard that's updated every 30 seconds. All data comes directly from the channels too, making it more reliable and transparent. So what might this mean for your organization's journey into China? And what does that say about us as a provider and our confidence in our abilities, given we've got no way to change the ad report data? Myth number 7 is that money is only in the big cities in China. But according to research by McKinsey, consumers in the lower tier cities, tier 3 and tier 4, are increasing their spending at a much faster rate compared to consumers from more expensive cities like Beijing and Shanghai. Now, in reality, there is a big opportunity for advertisers targeting consumers in tier 2, tier 3 cities in China, and perhaps tier 4 cities as well. The last myth is that it is expensive to advertise in China. Now, you might have heard that you need a minimum of $100,000 US to break into the Chinese markets. That hasn't been the case for many years now. With the rise of several new channels and advertising platforms, you can now get started with as little as $2,000 to $5,000 per month and still get substantial returns. Well, I hope you've learned a lot. If you'd like to take advantage of the DIY approach or work with us to get your ads in China off to a flying start, sign up for your free account at dsp.adchina.io. Bye for now.